I can't tell if red and green Pidgey looks more or less like a regular bird than regular Pidgey, but what I can tell you is that it doesn't look like Pidgey. It looks more like Robin, and I'm not talking about the bird, I'm talking about the sidekick. I don't like this, and I'm very grateful they changed it, because I actually like Pidgey. This, however, is a nightmare. Red and blue Pidgey is also terrible. Come on, man. I mean, his back sprite looks like it's crying, for fuck's sake. How do you make a bird look so much like not a bird? Someone get him out of my sight. Oh, finally, thank God. There he is. That's Pidgey. Granted, he looks a little thicker than normal, but I genuinely feel inclined to give him a higher score just because he's not the previous two sprites. I think the sclera might be what makes him more Pidgey-like, which I understand makes his eyes more human, but it works for Pidgey. The curse has been lifted, and he doesn't look that bad. Usually the yellow sprites don't hold up in Today Land, but this isn't awful. It just looks like slightly poor fan art of Pidgey. Gold, Silver and Crystal are actually very similar this time. Silver is in a different pose to Gold and Crystal, but you might also have noticed that Crystal is the only one coloured like Pidgey. The other two are coloured like Shiny Lopunny, which isn't terrible, but it definitely ain't right. I'm going to rank these together since those are the only differences worth mentioning, and other than that, this is a good representation of the Pigeon, and I'm happy with them all. Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald Pidgey is so uncannily similar to Pidgey, while at the same time looking like a Spearow stole a Pidgey's face. I could do without this one, but I suppose it added some detail that the Gen 2 ones couldn't because of graphic limitations back in the day, so I'm willing to give it an okay score. Fire Red and Leaf Green Pidgey is actually one of the blandest Pidgeys, but honestly, I've seen this one so much that I can't possibly give it a bad score. It's the most Pidgey looking so far, and it has a very satisfying squareness to it that the others didn't get. The shapes on all the others seemed so random and all over the place. This is a very uniform sprite, and I'm just weird enough to enjoy that. Here are the rankings.